let's talk with shouting. Let them tell you about past and present events in the monastery. Tales. You need to talk about their history. The stalactite, they assure you, was one of the citadels of the starmen who dwell in the roof. When it fell, a few of its occupants survived to become the monks' progenitors. How does that work, you wonder, with their vow of celibacy? You become vague and are suddenly eager to speak of the details of passionship. Okay? Now, I don't want to do that because we don't have enough. I don't feel we have enough. What should I? Yeah, let's try it. Before the stalactite one monastery, before it even fell from the roof, it was a citadel. The fall shattered and killed all its occupants. Probably why you don't. Probably. Why don't you take a look? Yeah, let's take a look. Through the cellars, the monks have blocked the tunnels into the citadel. The starved men lived there, one says vaguely. They're all dead, of course, but you still wouldn't want to meet them. Still, there's a gap in the cellar wall that they keep meaning to fix. Okay? Let's see. Exploring the shattered citadel. All underneath is dark. The citadel is dark, as only a once bright place can be. It hung up there among the false stars, drowned in azure light for how long? Now it's here, so are you. Citadel lies on the side. All its halls and tunnels tilt crazily. Edge your way through like an ant through a broken puzzle box. Okay, let's do that. The citadel onwards, you found your way deeper into the citadel. Horror's walk. Okay. You found something, or it's found you. A black-jawed beast. Okay, pretty easy to deal with. Mandibles slide wetly from the wall. A hollow snap. You had your eye on that curious projection. You push his tail to the ground as the jaws close furtively overhead. Let's go deeper. Labyrinth of dwelling galleries. You hear the Z, the passage, branches and opens into a tangle of galleries. On the skin of the surface, there are doorways to dwelling places, all empty now, all leading into one another, like cells of a honeycomb. Perhaps you can find your way through. Painstaking progress. You make your way through the asymmetrical foam of beehive dwellings, past faded frescoes of the sea seen from above, beneath swags of cobweb, where single sorrow spiders scuttle, past a long mummied man, a human corpse. Its limbs are curled and knotted like vines. What happened here? Let's go deeper. Onward, you found your way deep into Citadel. The Church of the Starved Men, the chamber of the pew skeletons, the glassless windows, the altar robbed of its treasures. On into the dark, or back into the dark. Memory of distant shores hasn't changed, because it's hard and true. Okay. Let's try to go deeper. Fight over frenzied assault. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. A rabble of leathery mummy things. Mouths agape, come boiling from crevices. Hooked limbs reach for you. Push through. They're tenacious, these leather remnants, but not strong. Some force has distorted remnants of women and men into ragged, furious mannequins. They still breathe, they still ate, but bad blood runs from the mouth of this one. Before you take off its head with a swing of your cutlass. Then they're behind you, their roars of apprentice rage fading. Okay. Let's try one more. Okay. The glittering crisis. You stumble into the heart of a geode. Quartz crystals twist the light and spangle it into your eyes. It's like trying to outstare molten silver. Go careful. Safe enough. You graze the back of your hand against a sharp crystal. Blood blooms weakly. Onwards, you find your way deeper. Okay. Fight off your friend's assault. Okay, I don't think we're going to find anything else. Let's retrace our steps. Okay, we have to fumble in the dark now. We gain 10 terror and we lost 1 crew. Okay. Oh, we have to keep doing it now. 8 terror and 1 more crew. And now we can leave. A cheer. Money changes hands between monks as you emerge, blinking the light of their lamps. It is their custom to make bets on the fate of travelers who enter the Citadel. Not all of them are cheering. Okay, so some of them bet against us. That's fine. Okay, so shops, nothing. Let's speak of this, but I don't know that they won't. Yeah. We need something else to make that actually happen, whatever that is. Okay, so let's head off from here. Yes, you see, terror now is a problem at 62. So down to Poly 3 or over to Port Cessna. Now, which way should we? Yeah, we should come upon Poly 3 from this side, not from the other side. Well, we don't have enough crew now to speed up either. Okay, so they don't help with that. I thought We Are Clay helped with that, wasn't? Okay, it's fine. So any fights we get into now, we can't run from. No, okay, so start moving on this way. Yeah, so maybe 17 crews starting out wasn't the best idea. But again, that's the whole balancing act. If you have too many crew, they eat too much food. Not enough crew, you can't go fast enough. You were being watched. Nice. Well, hello to the watchers. So here we can get some clay men to bring to London for a bit of cash. Not much cash. But I'd say even a little bit of cash is fine. do that. And polyphylline. We gather intelligence. What lives? The king with 100 hearts rules from his palace above the sea. He is never seen. He makes no treaties with other lands. But there's unrest in the air. The clay men you speak to are obedient and humble. They speak nervously of those who are not. The maimed, the rebellious, the unfinished. Okay. We need a watchful curio for that. Let's do this. Are they passengers or cargo? They're certainly the easiest passengers imaginable, unless one turns out to be an unfinished man. They troop aboard. Each one lies down in its appointed position next to the other, nestled snugly head by foot. We are for London, one explains to you. Okay, gotcha. Then a bit of shore leave, but I don't think it would be a wise use of our last 30 echoes. Cheers. Your cheeks are wet. You think for a moment that it's sweat, but then the sorrow hits you like a falling stalactite. You're weeping. You double over inconsolable. Okay, control yourself. Self your sobs. What is this? Why this sorrow? The ebb tide. You dig your nails into the palms of your hand, pacing the ship. The sorrow retreats like mist to the borders of your thoughts. You master yourself, but the taste of salt remains. Okay, and now we are going to Port Cecil. Okay, so around the headland. On the surface, the sun still warms the earth, or so one assumes. Okay, so Port Cecil. Yeah, we need to kind of aim between the islands there if we can. So past Regal Complexus. The principles of call. The corpse rainbow glow from beneath the waves, echoes the false stars above. The sluggish wave, the ship pitches. Okay, next we go. Let's stay close. As close as we can to the coral without hitting it. Should hopefully help us not to gain much more terror. Oh, hi there. We definitely want to tangle with him. Okay, let's make our way across now. Not being able to speed up really makes this scarier. A rock breaks the water like the surfacing sea breeze. No, it is a sea breeze. No, it's a rock. Okay, and we pop. Port Cecil, that's where that guy wanted to go. So we first of all gather intelligence. The older inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral and crustaceans like a disease, spotched with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights behind the harbour, to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the reef beneath, dream, open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away, the Khanate's work, the smugglers' wars, the Vatican's secrets, perhaps not all invented. Okay, then we'll drop you off. He waits eagerly by the rail. He lifts his head to inhale. I can already smell the chest, he announces. Thank you. Farewell? He says neither of these things. He drops a sweaty bundle of banknotes at your hand and hares off up the hill, fingers twitching to begin again. Game players, eh? Exactly. Like us. As you reach the crossroads in Port Cecil, a voice whispers, "Point to Bishop 6. A rearing shape the size of a cottage, rather like a mitred bishop, indeed, stands 6 yards to your right. A crevice in its coral side might be a cave mouth, a stronger silver. You squeeze through the crevice into a narrow space like a stair. Irregular steps lead down. The silver light is strong here, and it grows stronger with each step downward. The pulse of the principles. Silver light fills the sea cave, dripping from the walls. It condenses in pools of whitish fluid on the uneven floor. Sea sound fills the cave, strong and slow, like the long beating of a heart. On a square slab of coral, someone has set up a game of chess. The pieces are different from the ones used in London. You see the spiralling bishops, the cornered roots, the kin, and the terrible cream. As you touch each one, a deep voice whispers its name. Leave. This is not a place to be. Okay. Up the steps, squeeze through the crack, away from the fading, pleading voice. Okay, so we can't do anything with that at the moment. We could explore the coral and all around. Yeah, let's do that. Sea laps dark around silver coral. Humps and columns rise from the coral. A bewildering maze. Go carefully. Oh, hi there. Don't want to do that. Don't want to capture it, because that's not going to end well. It's the little things. The click of a sliding stone where there should be silence. A motion in the shadows, as if they were thick stirred like ink. A lull in the cries of the zebras. Something is watching you, drawing closer, hour by hour. You and your crew draw back to back, watching the darkness. Wait and watch, and end it. It is stealth, but you have rifles. All you need is a clear shot, and you'll earn yourself a trophy. Okay, let's try. A bad end. One of your crew strays too far from the group. You never know why. You don't know what's happened until you hear him cry out. As your crew rush to assist, there's another cry from behind you. Another Zeta vanishes into the darkness. You glimpse a riding coil of limbs and a glinting glitter of eyes, and the beast is gone. The beasts. There must be at least 2 of them. Who knows how many? How many more? You retreat with haste to the ship, eyes wide, though you see nothing more of the predators. Perhaps their hunger is satisfied. Gain 5 terror, not good. Lose 2 crew, really not good. Okay. Well, such is life. Now, we're going to head off out of here. We're going to go around this. Oh, almost ran into there. Okay. We're going to go around this way because of that thing up that there. Oh, what's this? Fire! You pushed your engines too far, too fast. Sailor screamed. Flames raged. Heal the wound, damp the flames. Do what you can. A tough challenge. Everywhere hot metal and burning flesh. Hold on and pray. Release 54 hull and 1 crew. Okay. Oh, that's not good. I've got that moray behind us as well. Oh god, I wish it could go faster. Oh, luckily you got stuck there. It's so tempting just to shoot him as well. Or it was when we could actually shoot. Right, so up to iron we go. I hit F by mistake. It's a uh-oh. Hi. Okay, we need to stay behind this thing if we can. We can't really. Okay, 2 more hits and we have it there. 1 more. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go new genre. What would we need for that? Oh, we can't do it. Okay. Butcher it. Dissect it. Well, let's butcher it. We got an unprepossessing mass and a hunting trophy and 1 Stygian novel. Okay. It's not too bad. There's probably something horrible inside, but possibly there's nothing. A wooden corner shows some kind of case or box encased in salty jelly. Okay. A coffin. You leave open the lid and a bandaged head turns. Already? His voice squeaks. I'm so tired. The tomb colonists, do you have space in your hold? Yes, we do. Okay. Right, so we have to bring them to the tomb colony at some stage, I guess. Up the Vendabite. A false star flares in the cavern roof, directly above you. Flares and fades. So, as I was saying, Terror and Hull are now the things to worry about. Although we don't have that much in the way of supplies either. And crew is a bit of a problem too. We're down to 8. I think 8 to a crew. Again, it's nice to know we can kill them, but I'd rather not have to fight them. A belt of smoke goes up from the funnel. A floating strand of web caresses your face. The air hints at spiders. Strange puffs of warmth from the air. From the air behind the ice. This is the pillared sea, where Iron will lies has always lain. Well, something I should check as well is, do we have our mirror catch box? We don't, do we? Okay. And I don't think we have enough to buy a new one either. I think that was something that I was planning to do, was to buy a new one. But I don't have the cash for it. Brisk spatter of spray. Lunches he is restless. I don't need to go over this one now. Okay, Carlisle's Haven, here we come. Okay, up in here.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.